In Golf Digest, Jim McLean gives us a great visual for how to properly put the right hand on the club. He says that when you take your stance, you should imagine that you're holding a pistol rather than the golf club, and your right forefinger is the trigger finger. And you want to feel like you're shooting that gun straight into the ground right in between your feet. If you feel like you're shooting the gun more toward the target, then you actually have a strong right hand grip and you're probably going to hook the ball. If you feel like you're shooting it more away from the target, then you have a weak right hand grip and you're probably going to slice the ball. Now, we asked Jim about grip pressure. Where exactly in your hands should you feel the most pressure when you grip the club? And he said that there are 3 distinct pressure points. First of all, in your left hand, the pressure point should be the last 3 fingers. They're the ones that trap the club underneath the heel pad of your left hand. In your right hand, it should be the 2 middle fingers. And this is whether you use an interlocking grip, an overlapping grip, or a 10-finger grip. And then there's a 3rd pressure point, right where your right palm overlaps the left thumb. See how there's almost a funnel created here in the right hand? That wraps perfectly over your left thumb. And then your right heel pad should exert some downward pressure on your left thumb. So that is your 3rd pressure point. Now, Jim says that the main problem he sees in grip pressure is that a lot of people tend to really pinch their right thumb and forefinger. So they're holding on way too tight right down here. And that sends a lot of pressure up the right arm and can really mess with your golf swing. Jack Nicklaus, for instance, used to say that he could take his grip and leave the right thumb completely off the club and would notice no difference at all in his golf swing. That ought to tell you something. Now, Jim has a little exercise that you can do to really help you loosen that tension in the right thumb. He says when you set up to the ball, just give yourself a couple of taps with the right thumb, and that will help you stay loose and hit better golf shots.